What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the icy world of the Huntsman, Winter's War, where magic rules, queens collide, and the Huntsman fights for more than just survival. The Huntsman, Winter's War is a dark fantasy adventure that expands a magical universe first introduced in Snow White and the Huntsman. Directed by Cedric Nicholas Troyan, the film serves as both a prequel and sequel, diving deeper into the origins of Eric the Huntsman, while exploring themes of love, betrayal, and the corrupting nature of power. The story centers on Eric, played by Chris Hemsworth, a brave warrior raised in the icy kingdom ruled by Queen Freya. Freya, portrayed by Emily Blunt, is the sister of the evil Queen Ravenna. After experiencing a heartbreaking betrayal, Freya unleashes her hidden ice powers and creates a frozen empire in the north. She trains orphaned children to become her elite hunters, forbidding them from falling in love. Among these warriors are Eric and Sarah Jessica Chastain, whose secret romance becomes an emotional core of the film. One of the film's strongest elements is its visual design. The icy landscapes, elaborate costumes, and magical effects create a rich fantasy atmosphere. Freya's frozen palace is particularly stunning, with shimmering blue tones and sharp crystalline structures that reflect her cold personality. The special effects are polished and immersive, especially during action sequences involving enchanted mirrors and magical powers. Chris Hemsworth delivers a solid performance as Eric, balancing toughness with humor. His natural charisma adds lightness to the darker tone of the story. Jessica Chastain brings strength and warmth to Sarah, making her more than just a love interest. Their chemistry feels genuine, which helps ground the fantasy elements in emotional reality. Emily Blunt stands out as Freya, portraying her as both sympathetic and intimidating. Her character's pain and vulnerability make her more layered than a typical fantasy villain. Additionally, the return of Ravenna, once again played by Charlize Theron, adds intensity to the story. Though her screen time is limited, she commands attention with her fierce presence and sharp dialogue. Ravenna's obsession with beauty and power contrasts interestingly with Freya's emotionally driven motivations. However, the film is not without flaws. The plot sometimes feels rushed, particularly in its transitions between past and present events. Certain emotional moments could have benefited from deeper development, especially the relationship between the two sisters. While the action sequences are visually impressive, they occasionally overshadow character growth. Some viewers may also find the storyline predictable, as it follows familiar fantasy tropes. Despite these weaknesses, The Huntsman, Winter's War remains entertaining. The combination of romance, action, and magical intrigue keeps the narrative engaging. The supporting dwarf characters provide comic relief, helping to balance the darker themes of betrayal and revenge. The film also explores an important message. Love can be both a strength and a vulnerability. Freya's tragic past shapes her rule, and her belief that love only leads to suffering. Eric and Sarah's relationship challenges that belief, suggesting that love, even when risky, is worth fighting for.